God. Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. I would also like to give a double honors to the beloved elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which will be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, who may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. Shalom. Shalom, beloved Akiyam. And Akwath is just Bayan back again through the spirit, power, and mercy and grace of our power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just want to get into a very brief live stream. I don't have much time. I'm off to a late start, unfortunately. But I do have some pieces of information, a couple of articles, well, several articles rather. Got about three articles I want to share with you real quick. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, tapping into the reality of the system, all right, that Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man in the form of these elite, all right, through their technocrats, want to bring the past, all right, which consists of 15-minute cities, a digital ID, all right, via Revelations 13:16, all right, you being controlled, you have nothing and being happy, all right, eating synthetic meat, you being connected to the grid, you being part of the internet of all things, all right, and as we can see, he's weaponized these government assistance programs, all right, in efforts to persuade you people, all right, into relying on him even more. All right, as much as you find yourself in a position of rebelling against what he's doing right now, this is him using reverse psychology on you. You see, because ultimately when he introduces this UBI to you, right, this universal basic income, and we're going to show you the reality of this thing, all right, we have an article going into it, all right, you're going to be easily persuaded. You see, you're going to be easily persuaded, man. All right, and this is the time we're in. All right, this is the time we're in where technology, all right, under the eon, all right, of Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, technology will become the new God on earth. All right, technology will be something that he utilizes, all right, to lead the charge of his new diabolical world that he wants to bring to pass, man. All right, this is the reality, bro. Scriptures tell us that at the end of the day, knowledge will increase, man. Let me start with that in Daniel. Let me go get this in Daniel real quick. KJV, we're going to go straight to the point. The book of Daniel, chapter 12, and verse 4, and it reads, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book," right, which is talking to these scriptures, man. All right, and we know Yahweh Shai loosed the seals, man. All right, with him being crucified, going through the motions, finishing the mission, being crucified, being raised up the third day, and going back to the Father. That granted us access, man. All right, to these mysteries, man. You see? Anyways, let's continue on. Even to the time of the end, all right? And Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. See, the end and Esau and evil all coincides, okay? And salvation as well. See, the end, Esau, evil, and salvation all coincide. That's how we know we at the very end. Look, many shall run to and fro. Right, many people are going to be confused in the end. All right, if you're not in the courts of the Lord, you're going to be confused, confounded. All right, perplexed. Not knowing what to do, not knowing what turn to take, not knowing what decisions to make. You see, for those of us that are rooted and grounded and standing on faith, we're not going to be confounded nor confused, man. Because our foundation is Yahweh Shai. And we know the testimony of our Lord is the spirit of prophecy. And that's what we stand on. This is how we know what's coming to pass. This is how we know what Esau is doing. Let's continue on, right? Look it. And knowledge shall be increased, man. Knowledge shall be increased. And we clearly see knowledge increase, all right? And it's through technology, man. This dude Esau, all right, he has quantum computers, all right? He has he's been able to split atoms and smash them back together to create these ICB and missiles, man. All right, this dude has Palantir. All right, this dude's weaponized CGI, and he's able to do things that, hey, he's like a god right now, man. You see? Through technology, through science, knowledge has increased. You see? And Esau is using this technology, all right, automation, right, in efforts to what? Do away with the people. You see? Through technology, through robots. All right, we're gonna show you. This is why Esau is doing away with you niggas now. This is why he's treating you people the way he's treating you right now, man. Okay? And he doesn't give a damn about your children, bro. Forget about all that. Remember, he chased us out of the land when we were coming out of Egypt, Amalek. And it tells you that he attacked men, women, children, and the elderly. He don't care. These are the same spirits. They don't care about your children, bro. They don't care about how many children rely on these government assistance programs, bro. No, they're trying to fulfill their agenda. Okay? And understand, when they offer you this UBI, they're operating in the same spirit. All right? He that doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, man. Man, let me go get that as well. Let's go get that real quick in the book of Sirach, chapter 14. And 7, and it reads, and if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly. And at the last, he will declare his wickedness, man. At the last, his horns are going to show. Esau's going to show you exactly who he is. He's going to move that comb over. And you're going to see them 2 horns poking out of his forehead, man. You see? He's always been the wicked. All right? He's not built to do good. And you, Jake, are going to learn this the hard way. Right? But let's go to the first article. Right? Let's see here. I got this from Natural News. I got this first article from Natural News. Right? It's dated October 29, 2025. The title reads, The Home Helper Arrives. 1X unveils Neo. All right? A humanoid robot for living room, man. So these niggas done created a humanoid robot, right? Which can help you with your daily tasks. All right? Like laundry and other things. Look at it. Check this out real quick. The global robotics market is projected to surge from 93 billion in 2024 to nearly 400 billion by 2035. And they really think they got that much time, but let's go. Driven by demand of automation. You see? Which evolves around what? Technology. 1X Technologies has launched Neo, a humanoid home robot designed for chores. A home robot designed for chores like laundry and organization. Look at, marking a shift from industrial to domestic robots, man. Right? Neo features a soft, safe design, conversational AI, and the ability to learn new tasks. All right? Available for $20,000 or a $499 monthly subscription, bro. Okay, here we go. Terminator. We're in the season of Terminator, man. This is really happening, bro. We here, bro. Okay? Now, why do you think you people are losing your jobs to AI? Now, this other article I got, which supports that one, also from Natural News, same date, October 29, 2025, title reads, Rising AI, right, artificial intelligence, rising AI use coincides, right, with job losses and growing mental issues, bro. Okay? This man has taken it to the next level with his AI. All right, to the point where he feels comfortable enough to say, you know what? We can start mishandling the people. We can start kind of like cutting them off. And we can start throwing them to the wolves now. And they're starting with you people that we're relying on his government assistance programs. All right, like a dog with like an owner when he takes the bone away from the dog, man. All right, that's how he looks at you people as goyim, as cattle. Right, let's get a little bit more. Let's get a little bit of this, right? Look, mass layoffs due to AI efficiency. Corporations like Amazon, right, 30,000 jobs were cut, and UPS, 48,000 jobs were eliminated, man. Right, are replacing human workers with what? AI-driven automation, prioritizing cost savings over livelihoods, bro. And this is where this thing is going. Esau's still leaning on that Georgia Guidestone. Better believe it. Yeah, that 500 million, all right, to be sustainable and be able to wickedly rule forever. He's still leaning on that. All right. Granted, they took it down, right? But that's still part of their agenda. Trust and believe it. You see? Look it. AI-induced mental health crisis. OpenAI's ChatGPT sees over 1 million weekly suicide-related discussions, with 1.2 million users forming unhealthy emotional dependencies on AI chatbots, worsening isolation and despair. Right. Anyways, see, so the point I want to hone in on with this one are these corporate layoffs that we're seeing. All right? These thousands of job losses that we're seeing all throughout America and the world for that matter, man. All right, it's due to technology. It's due to knowledge increasing. It's due to this automation that he's pushing. All right, this is going to lead the charge in his new system. You see? And what he's going to do, he's going to introduce to you a new form of livelihood. All right? And this goes to show you how evil this nigga is, man. Because remember, everything starts over here in the West. You know, we know the West. This is Revelation 17 tells us, 17:5. Let's go get it. Right, the book of Revelations, chapter 17, and verse 5, and it reads, and upon her forehead, right, was the name written, Mystery Babylon, which is just talking about America. All right, the great, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. See? So what's that mean? In layman terms, all wickedness springboards out of America. Okay? And through America's ways, policies, money, the various tentacles, right? He's able to flare out and reach out throughout all four corners of the earth. You see? Babylon the Great. This is where all wickedness springboards out of, man. You see that? All right? And this is where the crew lords at. Let me get this real quick as well. And we're going to get this last article that's going to bring the point home. Let's go to Isaiah 19 real quick. And Salakia Aki Aminakwa. I don't got much time. I'm going through the spirit. I came across a couple of these articles. The last one I'm going to show you, I came across that today, right, which drove me to go into this. I was going to actually go into that stupid-ass nigga Drewski, but honestly, at the end of the day, we don't really got time for you stupid-ass niggas no more, man. We truly don't. The time, and here it is, this nigga's being a comedian, right, and being stupid and scorning and scoffing the Israelites, right, and honestly, he's scorning and scoffing the Lord. He's mocking the Lord. But we know what it says about mocking the Lord, pursuing the Galatians. So we know he's going to get his at the end of the day. At least he repents. But needless to say, we ain't got time for you stupid-ass niggas, man. Prophecy's popping. Granted, brothers are going in on you and doing lessons on you, and I was gonna this morning through the spirit. I was actually talking to my brother last night and told him through the spirit because precepts were hitting me because I seen the video last night. And it does get you upset. You know, seeing these niggas play games with the Lord, play games with his word, play games with his prophets. You know what I mean? He was reading from a fake Bible talking about John in the window, chapter 1 or whatever, playing around with the Lord's word, bro. You see, Jake, you don't understand what you're doing. You don't get it. But you will, though. You will. The Lord's going to settle the score with you niggas, man. Ultimately, at some point in time, soon to come. Right? But anyways, I was going to go into it, and through the spirit, I came across this, and this is what the Lord wants me to bring out through the spirit. You know? And because this is more important, honestly. You know? Granted, I might have a moment in time later on today to bring something out on this guy, you know, just to pretty much mark him. But I mean, honestly, through the spirit, we really don't got much time for you. We don't got time for you niggas, man. We don't got time for you niggas, man. You niggas are done. You're going to find out soon to come. You can't see it now. Here it is. You know that nigga Drewski got somebody in his family relying on government assistance program, man. But how stupid is he to play with the Lord right now, realizing that, knowing that, the prophets have been bringing this information out. They call us the prophets of doom, you know, because we've been specifying that times like this would come. You know, but here it is. A nigga can find he can find time to go get garments and fringes and put all this shit together, right? Get a 10 Commandments poster sign or whatever, gather some stupid other niggas and come together and make skits about Israelites, man. He got time to do that. All right, showing you how stupid Jake is. But needless to say, we don't got time for you niggas, man. Granted, brothers are going to mark you, though, but we don't got time for you. Prophecy speaking while you're doing all that stupid shit. Look what's going on. Look what's popping, man. The government shut down still. How about that? You stupid ass nigga. But it's okay, because you're going to get yours. Because you know he's sold out. You know he's he's sold out. So it's only a matter of time before the scourge comes rolling through on him. His what's the scriptures going to? Isaiah 28. His covenant with death, right? His covenant with death is going to be disannulled. You're gonna get yours, bro. You know that. You're gonna die a grievous death. At least you repent. And not just you. The Lord will clap at your family, your kids, mother, father, if they're still alive, sister, brother. Okay, your wife, man. Okay, hey, your newborn baby, whatever. The Lord will get at you, man. You don't have no idea what you're doing. But you will find out soon to come. Back to the point. The book of Isaiah, chapter 19, in verse 4, and it reads, "And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord." You fucking bitch, get your dog away from my car, man. Let me read this again. Isaiah 19 and 4. "And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord." Okay? And we know that cruel Lord to be who? You see him in the office right now, the orange guy, spewing nothing but madness, man. Talking about as far as drugs coming into the country. All right, you heard what he was. You heard if you Akim and Akwa don't know what he said at that little speech they had. He's talking. We're gonna just delete him. We're just gonna delete him dead, is what he said. You see? Hey, this is the madman that the scriptures speak about. He's there. He's in office right now. Nero's back. Okay? He's here. All right, look, and the Egyptians will give over into the hand of a cruel Lord. This is why these things are happening right now under his second stretch in office, man. This is not a coincidence. There's no such thing as a coincidence. "And a fierce king shall rule over them, say that the Lord Yahweh of hosts, man, the Lord Yahweh of armies, man." But the beautiful thing about it is Yahweh Bashim Shah is going to stop this guy. You see? Ultimately, at the end of the day. But literally, this dude, DJ Trump, he's the epitome of pride. He reeks pride. All right? His whole circle that he got around him. All right? From Pete Hegseth to technocrats that he got around him. These niggas think that they are gods, bro. And they're speaking like gods, moving like gods, acting like gods, man. All right? And they're completely going against what the founding fathers, as they quote them, have established via the Constitution. And now you Edomites are starting to realize you're not on the same playing field as them, man. You're like it unto a damn nigger as well. Okay? You starting to realize that. Now you want to put these TikTok videos up crying and saying you don't recognize America no more. Listen, man, whatever. All right? Because when Jake was out here starving, looking crazy, getting hosed down and choked out and stabbed up, you ain't shot up, you ain't had nothing to say. You know? Fuck you, Edomites, man. Now it's time for you to pay. But anyways, the Lord done activated, Yahweh Shimon Shai activated this cruel Lord, man. And we here. Now let me go here real quick. Let me get this last article I got. And I wish I had more time. Again, Salakia, Akiyam, and Akwath. I had a late start. You know, it was one of those mornings that, you know, Lord willing, not Salakia, at the Wadi Yahweh Shimon Shai, I was able to even do this lesson. You know? But needless to say, let's go. Now, this article right here, right? This is, let me see. This is dated. Let me see. I know I got a date on this. October 26th, all right, 2025. This is from the Business Insider, all right? I'm gonna show you the title. I'm gonna show you the article before I read the title. Now, listen to this. Lawmakers float a nationwide basic income experiment that would cover the cost of a 2-bedroom apartment, bro. We've been telling you that this nigga was gonna utilize UBI, okay, in efforts to reel you people back in. Why? Because this is him bringing you into this modern day Tower of Babel. Okay? Esau's got his sights set on this 4th industrial revolution, and he's going to use all types of manipulation to get you to come on in. All right? Now let's get a little bit of this. A New Jersey lawmaker is proposing a nationwide pilot program for guaranteed basic income. The 3-year experiment will give 10,000 Americans a monthly basic income. The payments will cover the local cost of a 2-bedroom apartment. A group of Democratic lawmakers want to test a new kind of social safety net a monthly paycheck provided by the federal government to spend however you want. And here it is. What's going on right now with the government shutdown, the loss of these government assistance programs, the Democrats are being blamed for that, right? How is it that the Democrats are supposedly going to be these heroes to come through with this UBI? This is a big game. It's WWE, all right? This whole situation, this whole government's a joke, all right? This is literally a game, all right? The Democrats and Republicans, two wings part of the same bird. All right, they're sipping, having crackers and cheese and tea, all right, while they make it seem as if they're going at it, they're going at each other's throats. You know, Trump talking about all the psychotic he says the psychotic West, as far as left, as far as the Democrats are concerned. You know, he's always poking at them or saying something derogatory towards the left, right? But it's all a game, you know, because in the backstage. Right, they're getting drunk, all right, having cookouts, right, going on vacations, man. You see, this is a big game, all right. What this thing is leading to, all right, is the fourth industrial revolution. This is the dream. This is Esau's the diabolical, draconian dream, all right, where he subjugates everybody, man, through this MOTB, because that's where it's leading to. You see, this is what it's about. And we were telling you, man, that from the elders and apostles on down, you've been being told that this was going to come. Now it's coming to pass. All right, it's going through the ether now. That there's a proposal, right, of a nationwide basic income experiment, man. What a coincidence. Right around the time where you lose your SNAP benefits. You know cats are going to jump on this. All right. Hey, we here, bro. Prophecy is speaking loud and clear. Again, Salaki Aki Aminakwath. I wish I had more time, but I got to get out of here. I got to roll. Prophecy is speaking loud and clear, man. And it's only a matter of time, all right, before it comes to pass. Let me go here real quick. We'll close out with this. The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 3, and it reads, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time." Vision going into prophecies, going into the oracles, right? "But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry," man. These prophecies are not going to delay, right? They're not on anybody's time but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's time. I just hit the comic, but I'm probably going to grab this from the brother. I'll get this from the brother. Bear with me. This thing's acting up. Faithful Elect, 144K. I'm sorry, forgive me. Faithful, 144K. Hopeful Elect, 7. Shalom, Mak, Yahweh Bashim Yashah Brakatah. And shalom to you, beloved Aki Aminakwath on the comment board. And I'm going to tune in later. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Barakatam. May Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai be with you and your family. I'm going to get this real quick from the beloved brother. Job 14 and 5. And it reads, "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass," bro. All right, now we know that this is Esau's desperate attempt to continue to rule. This whole AI technology stretch he's taken, and this whole UBI, the digital monetary system. This is all him trying to extend his lifespan, which is not going to help him. It's actually bringing him closer to his death. Okay? And that's pretty much it right there. That's the spirit. The water Akia for the precept. The water beloved Akia Menakwa for tuning in. I'm going to leave you with that. Hey, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. Hey, double honors to the beloved elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwal will edify. Ace. Keep your head on the swivel. Keep watching. Don't fall asleep, because Esau is moving. Beloved Akiyam and Akwal. Shalom.